Well,
Yeah,
someone
exactly.
who should be on guard, Seventh Heaven dad Stephen Collins admits to doing some very bad things to young girls. That's on the heels of the Cosby chaos. Who's next, Mr. C? I mean, God rest your soul on that, but are our happy days gone forever? What's happening with these role model dads?
I love that reference. Love it.
Yeah, it's
Mr. C wouldn't be caught doing all this,
Absolutely
would he?
not. Absolutely not.
you never know. We put a lot of stock in a character that somebody plays on television. And that character isn't necessarily that person. I think what's really interesting, though, is the way, I mean, how people have conducted themselves in the past is the past, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it. What's interesting to me is watching the differences between these two gentlemen in terms of how they're handling it now. One being somewhat open and
Admitting
upfront,
that
and
I'm
the other
flawed.
one being closed off. And how is that going to pay off in the end? Is that, whose reputation is going to be most impacted by the way they handle this?
That's a very good point. What do you?
I don't know. Collins was sort of. It seems to me that Stephen Collins was sort of forced to deal with it because the recordings were released, right? They were not.
Therapy
He was
sessions.
recorded by. Not that the therapist didn't know. He didn't know that his sessions were being recorded.
Right.
So he had to deal with it. It's not like he had this come to Jesus moment where he said, "I've done wrong and now I have to atone for my sins."
Yeah.
Well, and
So-
unfortunately, I don't know about Cosby. He's not admitting anything, but Stephen Collins is going to get away with it because statute of limitations have run out, and that's why he is being so open about this. And I appreciate the openness, but how hypocritical to have this in your past. And then, I mean, I hear your point on they're just playing a role, but I don't know, just how do you fake it so well? I give the man an Oscar.
They're actors.
I
They're
know.
actors.
Give the
Sunita.
man an
That's what they do for a
Oscar.
living.
But I think we need to understand too, this isn't new. We live in a more transparent era right now.
And there are many families who have, these hidden secrets, and they also get away with it. And it's
Look at the movie
unfortunate.
stars and TV stars of 40, 50
Yesteryear.
years ago.
Absolutely. Murders and more.